Hart here. I wonder what else is possible for today. So, glad to be in Canada. Had a fabulous time in Italy. Playing right now in Toronto. This is my little grand being's tent and a few other things. Some Lego over here, so why not play, right? Yay. Hey, Julie. Welcome, welcome. Hey, tell us where you're from. We have an international audience. Hey, Max. Welcome, welcome. We have an international audience and participants and any of those words you want to call. And let's tell us where you're from. Hey, Rosanna, welcome, welcome. Hey, Sandy, welcome. Yep. This is a doozy. We had a question coming in from one of our Ask Susan members. Hey, Patricia, welcome, welcome. And it kind of rang with me. Ooh, I got some thumbs up just for saying hi, hi. Kind of rang for me. How many of us have decided, oh, happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to all of our beautiful Canadian members. And all of you who aren't Canadian, happy Thanksgiving to you too. This is a special time for me where I actually spend time in reviewing what I'm creating, how I'm creating, and giving thanks for all of it. Right? Gratitude, allowance, appreciation, all of those yummy signposts that we play with. And that's what kind of rolled into the question today. I started asking myself, hey, Michelle, started asking myself, what signpost is this person using? So I'll read you the question and then you can play with me as we play together. As a watcher and a listener, choosing people that basically the question has to do with what's so powerful about my energy that others make me wrong for choosing me. I keep asking what's right about me. And my response was, what if what's right about me is not a question? Right? How many of us were raised in a reality that you either were right or wrong? There was no one was actually listening to your awareness. And you actually had to prove that you were right or wrong. Right or wrong is what sticks us from being the potent creators that we truly be, right? So if your question is what's so powerful about my energy that has others making me wrong for choosing me, I might ask you, who does all that belong to, right? What if you actually expand, ooh, I got a heart on that one. What if you actually expand out and start playing with your signposts? Now, when I talk about signposts, you know how when you drive down the street and you see a stop sign or, go slowly or raining or whatever those are, well, what signposts do you have that you play with that actually have you acknowledging you, right? So if your question is, what's right about me? Hey, Adama, welcome. What signposts are you using that you're actually even waiting for that response of what's right about me? Right? What if, yeah, right? Got some hearts on that one. What if there was nothing right or wrong about you? Every time you go to right or wrong, you're actually playing in this reality. And how many of you were raised to wait for someone validating you as right or wrong, as good or bad, right? And so that you then react, you then create a reality based on somebody else's reacting to who they've decided you are or are not. There's no power in there. So when the question is, what's so powerful about my energy that has others making me wrong for choosing me, I might ask you, what are you waiting for to choose you? Yeah. What are you waiting for to choose you? I'm going to say that one again. I got a thumbs up on that. What are you waiting for to choose you? When you wake up in the morning, you're choosing you. You're breathing. You're getting your, as Sophia says, wow, thank you. Yeah. When you wake up in the morning, you are choosing you, right? When you go to pee in the toilet instead of in your bed, you're choosing you. Everywhere we've decided choosing me is like, oh, some big thing that this reality says is so successful, right? What have you decided choosing you is that it actually isn't? What if it's about the baby steps? The cumulative steps of every moment you choose you? Would you be willing to be grateful? Would you be willing to appreciate everywhere you've chosen you? Yay, I got a heart on that one. I wonder what that could look like. So, as this is not a dialogue or monologue, it's a conversation, come on in with your questions. There we have one from Michelle. What are you waiting for to choose me? Good one. Thank you. Yeah. And let me know if we're in the right zone here. Give me a thumbs up or heart or jump in with your questions. It's a big one. You hear me say that on every Ask Susan. Yep. What am I waiting for? I mean, yes, I totally get where you're coming from, Michelle. It's a great question to ask yourself. If you find you're up against something you've decided is something you have to go through, ask yourself, what are you waiting for? What have you done with your magic? Hey, Dorit, welcome, welcome. What have you done with your magic, your potency? I've been reading lots of books while I was traveling on alchemy and magic, and I went to the library to get another one from the same author, and they say, oh, that's in juvenile reading. I said, I'll have that, right? So where have you decided you're not the magician that you truly are, right? Everywhere you wait for approval, you're telling the universe, I'm not potent. I can't, which means I won't, right? So what is it that has you waiting for someone else's approval of you being right or wrong? You see how that's like just sticky like honey, right? It just sticks all over you and you can't go forward with that. So what questions do you have that could actually change and shift what you're asking for? And again, when you ask the question, what's right about me, I'm not getting, is that a question? For some of you, it might be a question. Questions are like a buffet. They work for some, don't work for others. It gives you some give you the awareness you're asking for. Some are actually judgments, right? So if you're asking what's right about me, I'm not getting, and you've got a whole list of all the things that people have to match to validate you in order to be right, I might ask, who are you being? Who did you buy that from, right? Were you raised in a family that was judgmental, right? Were you raised in a family that didn't actually get you, that didn't see you? So you had to be right. Hey, Daria, welcome. I was put in solitary confinement in one of the boarding schools I went to. And I didn't get what they were getting. That it was like, I really didn't do anything terrible, horrible. I just was being me, right? And it actually was cool because I got my room to myself. And it just didn't occur to me that I wasn't right or wrong. What I was aware of is like, oh, they actually don't get me. So would you be willing to be in total loving allowance of people not getting you, right? How many of you are living your life, creating a business, creating an art form to please somebody else, creating your body? Yeah, whoever that is that's listening to this, everywhere you're creating your body. Hey, Jenny, welcome. Your body for approval, for right or wrong, Hi, beautiful. Hi, Daria. Hey, Arella. Everybody's popping on. If you're just popping on now, and this is, we've covered a lot of juicy stuff. I just, me, can't stop. Boom, right in there. Come on in with your questions, right? What is it that you decided? Just be present with yourself and all of your creations. Put all your creations energetically around you. And ask, is there any place where you put yourself on hold, waiting for somebody to approve you? Hey, Judith, waiting for somebody to approve your art form, waiting for somebody to approve what you're creating and how you're creating. Hey, Vesna, welcome, welcome, right? How's that working for you? Ultimately, there's you, there's the sandbox you play in, there's your reality, and there's all these other sandboxes and other realities. Which one of them are you asking to play in? Theirs or yours, right? A true leader requires no followers. That's from Gandhi. A true leader is one that creates, one that is, one that lives, right? Their life from abundance, no matter what it looks like to somebody else. So when this question came in, what's so powerful about my energy that has other making me wrong in choosing me? You might ask, what is it that I've decided that I'm not, that I actually am? Does buying that others can actually shift and change you with their points of view create the future you're asking for? It's another favorite question I use in the 90 Days of Change all the time and with my clients. Is this creating the future I'm asking for? Right? Yay, I got a heart and a thumbs up. So, anybody have any questions on this one? I know a lot of people just rolled right in. How many of you have held yourselves back, waiting for approval, waiting to be told you're right or wrong? And then you create from there. Yikes, I got a lot of hearts on that one. Yeah. You have your own time, your own space, your own sense of what's required. Are you willing to listen to it? Right? Are you actually willing to listen to your creations? Are you actually willing to be present with what is being asked of you, for you, with you? I always say what people say about me is none of my business, right? I'm in the business of creating my life and my living. It's going to look different than anybody else. Oh, well, too bad, so sad. Yeah. Any questions? Anything popping for people? Whoop, I'm just going to do this with my... Nope. If not, I'll love you and leave you. To me, this was a big one and a big aha. How many people are waiting for a reflection that they approve of? Oh, I got some hearts on that. I don't approve of the reflection you're gifting me because it's not a gift, right? When people judge you, they're judging themselves. Perhaps they don't fit into where you are now. They're judging themselves, right? You got to get that. When people judge you, they're judging themselves. That's coming from a point of judgment. Judgment is judgment, right? No matter how you paint it, no matter how you clean it up, it still stinks, right? So when you ask that question, what's so powerful about my energy? Stop right there. Are you actually willing to receive, acknowledge, accept, and be an allowance of the potent energy you truly be? Yay! I got a heart and a thumbs up on that. It's that simple, right? It's that simple. This is your life. This is your creation. Would you like to have fun with it? Would you like to create with it? Right? Every time you bump up against something, stop and ask, is there something that I'm trying to make right or wrong here? Oh, Roseanne, I got some hearts from you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Is this buying me as being right or wrong or waiting to be told I'm right or wrong, is this creating the future that I'm asking for? And I keep doing this as if future was on a watch. Hey, Arella, love this. Not just asking, but listening to the creations. Yes, 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 yes. Don't run to the next question. Yeah, visit. Thank you, Arella. I love that. Visit with what you are creating, right? Visit with it. Miguel, what's so powerful about my energy that, well, again, why don't you just acknowledge you are a potent mofo. Right from the start, you're potent. So it's not what's so powerful. It's like, oh, well, they don't get you. Too bad, right? Why don't you play in a field and attract the people who want to play with you as the powerful, potent mofo you truly be, right? And if they can't yet get you, too bad, so sad. Bye-bye, right? There's more people out there that would like to play with you in your potency than there are the people that want to drag you down. You have to choose. You have to be gut honest with yourself. Am I really playing in the potency, playing with people who are willing to play as potent as I truly be, right? Surround yourself with what nurtures you. Don't try and please other people, right? And Arella, I love that, visit that buffet of questions that you have. Don't just, there's so many people I work with privately that say, oh, just give me a magic potion, give me a saying, give me a this. Hey, Kelly. No, it's you who's choosing, right? You can say all the mantras you want. You can, copy what other people are creating as much as you want. It's not you, right? There's a buffet out there. Be present with what is. Be present with what is. Be present with what is. Yeah. Daria, I'm realizing the leader I am of my life. Yay! And what a contribution to be everyone in my life. Absolutely. Yes, potent. Yes. Absolutely, Daria. You wouldn't be on this call if you weren't potent. It wouldn't even attract you, right? So that's why I say, please play in the field of potency. Draw into you as a leader you truly be, right? If you're playing with people that judge you, that criticize you, that want you to be like them, how's that working for you? Is that creating the future you're asking to play with? Big question. Yeah. Yay. Lots of hearts on that one. Yep. And thank you, Daria, for that awareness. Yeah. There is no right. There is no wrong. There's you. There's you. Yummy you. Right? So if something isn't working for you, put it out there. Get a sense of what it is. What's working, what isn't working. Right? Gratitude for that awareness, no matter what it is. No matter how it shows up. Gratitude for that. Now, where would you like to play from there? Now, how would you like to create from there? Now, whose invitation can you be for the greatness and the potency of who you play and how you play with? Oh, Daria got a big smile. Thank you so much. Any other questions? Any other awarenesses? Thank you. Pop in your ahas. I love them. It's really cool. That's what I love about these Ask Susan Sundays. It's the acknowledgements, it's the awareness, it's the questions, right? Because we don't exist alone. We're all connected. So what's popping for you, if you have a question and you're not posing it here, put it on Ask Susan Facebook. I read them every day. And let's see what else is possible. Miguel says, thank you, Miguel, thank you. Hey, Moira, welcome. Daria, people dropping out of my life. Cool. How does it get any better? Yeah, and the thing is, when you're willing to like roll up your sleeves, be gut honest with yourself about what works and what doesn't work, there will be people shifting and changing in your life. You know, wow, how cool is it for the hangers-on to just disappear? You know, I used to say, but people ask me about my relationship with Ricky. We've been together for over 40 years, and I keep changing and shifting and changing and shifting. And my whole point of view is, it's not going to stop me. No wonder it's if I shift and change so much that I'm not even here anymore. How does it get any better than that? Right? When you shift and change, when you're willing to step out of right or wrong, you will see, I promise you, that your relationships will change too. There'll be more ease, more sex, more sensualness, more yumminess. What if in conversations no one was right and no one was wrong? What if you were willing to be present with each other and be the gift of information, of allowance, of appreciation, of gratitude? I wonder what that could change. Arella says, what a space. Thank you so much. Thank you for popping on. I don't know, where you are in the world. I think you're in Israel. I know it's a different time change. I so appreciate this wonderful world of global members with Ask Susan. Really appreciate it. All right. I love to make these quick, and I know people appreciate that. If there's no other questions, no other comments, I will love you and leave you. I'm so grateful for all of you showing up today. It's been space. Right? How does it get any better than that? All right. If you're coming on late and you're rewatching, press hashtag replay. I'd love to see who comes in later, and tell us what's popping for you. Ooh, I got lots of hearts and thumbs up on that one. Yay. All righty. Live boldly, love greatly, and be that fearless leader you came here to be. Hey, Margot. Right? Oh, I got lots of hearts. A fearless leader is one that is willing to create and play in the reality that they're creating and playing in and moving and playing with abundance. Abundance also has to do with being an allowance, right? Yay. Sukkot here. Oh, Chag Sameach to you too. And Shana Tova, a little bit late. I love you all. Thank you so much. For you that are just popping in, again, rewatch this, hashtag replay. If any questions, I will come back, and I adore you all. So grateful. Again, abundance and allowance. I wonder what that could create. See you soon. Next Sunday on Ask Susan Sunday Live. And come on in with your questions in the middle. That's what creates these. Bye-bye.